I want to take a couple minutes and describe some new hubs that I purchased. I got these from www.bikehubstore.com. I found these hubs after doing a little bit of research on the Circus Monkey hubs, and someone on the bike forums had suggested that these hubs were the same hubs but sold here in the United States. Turns out they're not identical. There are some differences, and I'm going to take these apart, and as I'm showing them to you, I will point out some of the differences to them. Disassembly is very simple. You need two 5mm Allen wrenches. Stick them in the ends of the axles and just give them a twist. And then unthread the non-drive side, and that's basically a female threaded cap. Once you've done that, push out the spindle like so, and off comes the free hub. Now here's one of the first differences between these and the Circus Monkey hubs. You notice this has 6 pawls. The Circus Monkey hubs have 3. So that's a nice feature. The other nice thing about these, hopefully with a camera you can see it, notice the blue O-rings on those bearings. These bearings are a U.S. manufactured company called Enduro. They advertise them as being a much higher quality bearing than the Circus Monkey hubs. That is one of the big complaints about the Circus Monkey hubs. People say that the bearings dry out really fast on them, or maybe not fast, but when they do, they seize up and they're gone. These are supposed to be better bearings. I'll find out when I ride on them. A concern of mine when I first saw these is that this axle is aluminum. Now for me that's a concern because I weigh 250 pounds, and I was initially concerned, gosh, are these going to hold up for me? I'm a bicycle touring person. I posted this on the Crazy Guy on a Bike website asking, hey, has anybody tried these out? Because that's my first concern. I will be putting these on my road bike, on my lightweight racing bike. But if I like them, I might try putting some on my touring bike because I want to build up a nice light set of wheels for that as well. Right now I'm not too concerned about this axle bending or breaking for a couple reasons. First off, notice the large diameter. That larger outer diameter should provide adequate support when combined with 1, 2, 3, 4 bearing surfaces. And when you put this whole thing together, you notice that you got bearings on the outside parts here, and then all the way in here, pretty much in the middle of the hub. So that axle is very well supported. I expect this to hold up very well when I'm riding on it. So, like I said, not identical to the Circus Monkey hubs. I think these will hold up very well. These have 32 holes on them, which again is one more reason for me to think I might be able to hold them on my touring bike. First I'll put them on the road bike and I'll put a couple thousand miles on it and see how they hold up before I make that decision. Front hub, this one is the model F125 hub. By the way, the rear hub here, they call this the Superlight rear hub. The F125 hub is a heavier hub than some of the other ones they sell. Again, I got it because I wanted 32 holes on it. Disassembly on this one, incredibly easy. Just pull off end caps right here. No tools required. If you want to replace these bearings at this point, take a rubber mallet and start pushing on it, pounding it out, and it'll push out the bearings from the other side. Bearings are gone at that point because you've put too much pressure on the inside ring. The spindle on this is aluminum. It is advertised as chromoly. We'll find out if it holds up. I personally think it will because the front wheel doesn't get a whole lot of abuse on there. So far I'm impressed with what I've seen on these. I think they'll hold up well. If they don't, honestly, I'm not going to blame that on the hubs. I'm more thinking that if these don't hold up, it's because of my weight, trying to use some high-tech, high-powered hubs here. And I will post something a little later on, give me a few months, put some miles on them, and if they hold up well, I'll let you know. If they don't hold up well, I'll let you know, and we'll see how that holds up.